Start recording. Boop. Hello, it is me, A Link to Reno. Now, this time I am zoomed in, and I'm not gonna crash, because I'm not gonna touch my webcam ever again. But, you know, I'm back. Yesterday, I was too busy driving my car and playing games with friends to think about streaming. Because, yeah, I do other stuff, too. But, you know, I'm back, and I'm here to finish Sonic 3 Air, and finally continue Demon Tides. You can read the title. You can do it. I believe in you. So that's what we're here for, and that's what I'm going to do. So, without any further ado, all right, I'm not going to waste any more time yapping about pleasantries, having a good time. What do you think this is? Some sort of comfort thing? Something I'm doing for fun? No, I'm a serious, high-profile streamer, okay? I have shit to do. So no more dilly-dallying, okay? I feel like that's, no, is that a level in Crash Bandicoot 4? I don't know. Sounds familiar. It probably is. So I'm the master of that game, too. You just don't know it yet, because I haven't played it on stream. It's the only way you can know something. That's why you'll never know how good I am at Resident Evil 1. Pretty bad, actually. As it turns out, I'm not very good at that game. But that doesn't matter. All we have to do for the rest of Sonic 3 Air is we got to collect a few achievements. And some of these I'm feeling more confident about after having thought about them. When I was doing the Act 1 speedrun for one of the achievements, I think we can get the double dose of stars in the first level. I think we can do that. There's an invincibility box somewhere close to the top of the level. And I think there's one on the bottom route as well. So if you can make it from one to the other in time, I think we can do that. This one is just going to be a case of just scouring the level a couple times. This one, we just do the first part of the level a couple times. Like, as soon as we fail to get this, it's a very quick restart. So it'll be pretty quick. This one, we need to go up. So that's pretty simple. And based on the hints, we also need tails. Also pretty simple. This one might be tough. But, you know, again, it's just a matter of scouring the level, just like with the big rings. I'm not gonna even care about my ping anymore. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It is what it is. I'll just keep recording. Because at the very least, I need to finish this today. I want to be done with it so that next week I can do spin-offs. Squirrels on a plane. Just killing enemies should count as a squirrel or an animal. So, should also be pretty simple. Only one I'm really worried about is Display Smasher. And maybe this one. But, you know, let's go to our normal save file for everything we can do with Sonic and Tails. Because, you know, we have this save file, so why not use it? Let's go for it. I was thinking about getting mods just for this one stream, but I think I'd rather just show off some fun mods for this game when we get to it later. So yeah, there's one over here, and I think there's one on the bottom route. Yeah, right here. Boom, got it. Also, holy fuck, why is my internet so dog shit? I'm just gonna continue playing this level and see if my internet comes back. Hypersonic. Yeah, my internet's absolutely dying. Oh. Now, I am curious to see if the big rings come back. They do. Okay, good. That means we can do the Act 3 stuff, the Marble Garden Zone stuff in this playthrough as well. Well, in the normal save files. I won't have to go to the Act Zone, the Act Select. I hate that my internet's this bad. It just makes me not want to stream. It's so sad. Part of me is thinking about just going for the Let's Play format. Because at the end of the day, I just like uploading my own play sessions and my own yapping so that I can look back on it. But streaming's just not very practical for that cause. Because I'm just constantly looking at that ping, seeing that shit going down. It sucks. It sucks. I don't like it. Anyways, now we go to Tails' save file. And we're gonna go to Marble Garden, Act 1. Ding-ding-ding-ding. Okay, got nothing in here. Oh. Actually, I could just fly up there. What am I doing? If I want to check it out, nothing's stopping me. See? Nothing's stopping me. Looks like I fully disconnected earlier. That's crazy. I know for a fact I need to be in the top right here. Whoops. This rate I'm gonna have a time over. Cause my silly goose. Goofed up. At least death shouldn't be too big of a problem. Except for the time over. In fact, the time over is such a big problem that I'm just gonna restart the entire stage. Okay. There was nothing in the top left here, no. By the way, I'm gonna be doing some very exciting stuff next month. I'll be going to Brussels, which isn't my favorite place in the world, but I'm going there for a very exciting event. I'm gonna go, wow. I'm gonna get to see Ninja Sex Party. I'm gonna go to their concert in Brussels. So that's gonna be super fun. I'm super stoked for that. I've never seen them live. I own a few of their albums. Some digitally, some physically. I'm excited. I'm excited to see them live. Them and Twerp. I even got myself the fancy schmancy VIP tickets. Because I'm not a big concert goer. I've gone to like a few like shows of some kind with like my friends, but it was always like for music I personally didn't care for. So it was like I was never into it. But this one was like, okay, how often am I gonna get to see these guys in person? Not very often, so I'm very excited to I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna get myself a VIP ticket. Why not? Hi, Neo. So I'm very excited for that next month. Even though I'll have to drive to Brussels, which... Yikes. That's gonna be spooky. Especially to drive there. I've heard it's a very not fun place to drive. I also need to remember that they have slightly different traffic laws in Brussels than they do in any other place in Belgium. Mostly about speed limit stuff. So there's that. Okay. Now I do need to... I wonder if that's the right way to go. Oh. That's the beginning of the level again. If there is something here, maybe there's merit to this. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to restart the level. Which will be a right darn shame. At least I now know for sure I need to be in Act 1 for all the stuff that I want to do. So I'm just gonna keep playing Act 1 until I find the 6 shiny rings. The big, beautiful rings. They're so shiny. But earlier today, I was looking at my YouTube page, and I saw a video recommended to me that said, like, this is the Breath of the Wild of 3D platformers. And I was like, damn. They're doing that thing again where they compare a game that isn't known super well to a game that's super popular, that really don't really have much to do with each other outside of the fact that they're in similar genres. And then I was like, then I looked closer and it was them playing Demon Tides. I was like, damn. Demon Tides is the one getting this video? That's cool. But what mostly caught my attention outside of the, you know, the way they advertised it was the fact that they were wearing a really cool costume that I don't have. So I'm excited to get that costume. I want that costume. I was like, damn, their fashion souls are so much better than mine. And that's what caught my attention. If you want to get good clickbait, just Fashion Souls. It's all the advice you need. Sus. I think I might have gotten like 5 big rings. Okay, so there's a path down there. But there's also a path up here. With a life. I don't need a life, I have a life. Trying to tell me something, Sonic 3? Let me scratch my nose. Should really buy myself some more razor blades. My beard's been getting itchy. Should get rid of it. Ooh, yes! Got it! Nice! Hey, GG's. I mean, Demon Tides is great. I always found the comparison funny. It's like, oh, This game is a platformer, but it's also open world. How can I advertise this game? And then it's like, oh, we could just compare it to Breath of the Wild. Like, this is the Breath of the Wild of platformers. It kind of reminds me of back in the day when the Crash Insane trilogy came out. People were calling it the Dark Souls of platformers because people couldn't jump over a fucking bridge. Oh, the beard? Oh. Ah, forget about that. The beard makes me look significantly older, though. Like, when I look back at the pictures that I took when I went to TwitchCon, I think 2 years ago. Jesus. Feels like last year. Like, I look significantly older in those pictures than in the pictures I took with my colleagues. Like, a couple months ago. I was like, damn. When I look back on the pictures I took there with, like, the Piff Bowl, I was like, damn, I look old. Especially because, like, I accentuated the beard by, like, wearing a bright pink hat that I bought at the con. So I was like, yes, this definitely makes me look fucking old. No regrets, though. It was fun. And I kind of wanted to look a bit older when I went to TwitchCon, because I was like, let's be honest, most of these VTuber fans are going to be, like, late 20s, early 30s, maybe even early 40s. Like, people my age usually, especially, like, close to me, right? Like, in my country and, like, in the Netherlands, VTubing isn't that big there in terms of, like, casual people that go out. And this is probably just, like, confirmation bias, because in all the neighborhoods that I lived growing up, people didn't even know, like, niche games. They didn't know about Sonic games. They didn't know about Mega Man. Like, Sonic, maybe. They'd know them from, like, a cartoon they watched. But, like, Mega Man, they'd be like, who? Right? So it's like, they would only know about stuff like Call of Duty. Incredibly mainstream stuff. And that was my entire environment growing up. Hey, Luca. Okay, which one are we doing next? The snowboarding one. Let's do that one. Yeah, but none that were played much here in Belgium. Like, zero relevancy here in Belgium. Nobody, like, where I grew up especially, nobody knew what the fuck a Mega Man was. Zero clue. Like, I'd be lucky if they recognize Pac-Man. Be like, oh, that thing. I saw that referenced in a show. Like, it was crazy. Which is why I always felt weird. You know, I felt like I was more of a geek and a nerd than I actually was. So compared to a lot of people online, like, I think I already screwed up. Compared to, like, people I see online, like, I'm relatively tame. Except for being a Sonic fan. That one immediately gets you labeled a lot of things. Which, you know, is valid. I think I need to jump here somewhere. I think now I'm good? No, I needed to jump there. I needed to jump there. At least we get to listen to this bop while I try to get these 50 rings. Oh my god. Can't believe how long I ended up playing Blue Sphere for. Yeah. Actually, I think I might be able to jump there as well. Okay. I immediately jump? Oh. Nope. Because I can't really tell based on visuals. I think I might be better off basing it on the time I need to jump. Seconds-wise. Just at the 12-second mark. I'm gonna jump at the 12-second mark. That's the plan. See if it works. You know, I'm gonna jump early. Looks like that wasn't it. Do I jump too high, maybe? I straight up jumped over those. I know I need to jump somewhere to be able to get those last 10 rings. No. Oops. Okay, did miss one there for sure. Maybe it has to do with like what direction I'm holding. I don't know. This one sucks. All right. You're gonna do something? Oh, a movie quiz. That sounds fun. I'd suck at movie quizzes because I don't watch a lot of movies, but it sounds like fun. I know you're a big movie buff. I'm sure you'd have a good time there. Oh my gosh. So it has nothing to do with that last one. The team you're on has won 4 out of 5 last quizzes, and then the one we lost, we got second place, was missing 60% of the team. That is a good excuse. That is a valid excuse to not win. Missing half the team and still getting second place is very impressive. I know 60% is more than half. Screw you. Well, I wish you good luck. Is that 60% of the team there this time around? Like have none of them called off already? Because that would make for good betting odds. Oh, that was stupid of me. They should all be there. Well, easy W. For sure. I'm not a gambling man, but I bet on that. Hope you have a good time. Sounds like fun. I think my best bet is jumping before that hill. That first one. Though I don't see the rings there, so I don't know. I'm going crazy with this one. because if I take that ramp, it just kind of lets me launch over everything. So I just want to be able to jump right before that ramp. If only you could see it come at you. You just kind of have to guess. No. I'm close to just looking this one up. What the? Looks like I managed to accidentally fast forward somehow. I wonder how I did that. Whoops. Yes. I don't know how I did it there, but I did it. Let's go. In the celebration, let's go beat the rest of this level. As Hypersonic. Oh. What was that? I don't think I ever got that one. Nice. Alright. We didn't see that. Okay. So we'll do this one next. Once we only got 3 left. So this one I'm gonna have to go into Act Select for because we're probably gonna need to use Knuckles and Tails in Ice Cap Zone. Let's go for it. Whoa. Screw you, Tails! You traitor! You're never getting invited to my parties again, Tails. This is why Knuckles rolls alone. Hangs out with Tails for literally 10 seconds. Already gets betrayed. This is why I didn't do all the other stuff in Act Select mode. Because I didn't want to get booted into a special stage every time I got a big ring. Oh well. Okay, so first of all, we'll try to just stick to the upper route. I think that's the block that killed me, is Hypersonic. Yeah, like yesterday I was just booking a bunch of random stuff as excuses to drive around. And I ordered some candy from a specific candy store, like a candy shop. Which I haven't been to one of those in ages. And that should be ready tomorrow, so I'm gonna drive there tomorrow. Okay. And I also, whoops, am going to watch a, what's it called? Frick. Like a premiere. I'm gonna watch an avant premiere of the Mario Galaxy movie. Not because I'm particularly hyped for it, but it's like, I know this, and it's not like a romance movie, which is usually just about cheating on your partner. Which, you know, I'm not particularly into. So, you know, I was like, fine, I'll go watch the Mario Galaxy movie then. Sure. So, and I think that's also in April. So that's gonna be fun. Oh, I didn't know that the electric shield made the ice there disappear. That's pretty cool. I haven't seen it. I know that people either liked it or loved it, for the most part. but that it was very much a kids movie, right? It was very high energy, very referential. Like from what I've seen, it didn't seem like my type of movie. So I'm not super, I'm holding back like on excitement when it comes to the Mario Galaxy movie. Like, I'm sure it'll be fine. I can enjoy pretty much anything when I'm in the theaters, but I'm not super stoked for it. But, you know, I'm going to see it anyway. I'll see what I have to say when I'm done with it, I guess. Yeah. But, you know, it can still be enjoyable if the fan service looks good. And the animation looked good from what I saw of, like, the few trailers that I did see. But, you know, I understand that isn't what most people would want necessarily out of a Mario movie. Okay, I'm pretty much stuck on the bottom route, I think. That's not good. But, you know, we'll see what the second movie has to offer. At least I made sure this time that I'm not watching the Dutch dub. The heck, man. So fucked up. Oh. I think this might be the end of the level. Yeah. Let's go to the last checkpoint. The last checkpoint I got was at the start of the level. Well, thanks for nothing, Sonic 3. And then, at the end of April, I'm gonna watch Ninja Sex Party. Actually, no, it's the beginning. I think it's like the 8th. One of them was like the 8th of April for me. Yeah, you have fun too, Luca. I think the Ninja Sex Party thing was either in the middle of April or the end. No, at the start of the middle, I think. What's with these blocks, man? That's so messed up. Trying to cock block me. Yeah, because I'm fucking horrified of driving in Brussels, I already, like, reserved my parking spot for when I go on that day. I was like, I'm going to make sure that my parking spot, that I'm gonna have parking space when I go to watch that concert, so that I don't have to even think about that. So I already know exactly where I'll be parking. Oh. Alright then. Keep your secrets. I wonder where I need to start going up. Oh. Come on, Pancake Knuckles. Damn. Open up! No! Okay, maybe I need to climb up there. Or fly up there. Tails, fly. Okay, bucko. Okay, Tails, not now. Whoa, 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 whoa! What was that, Sonic CD? Tails is getting tired. It's okay. It's okay, my sweet baby boy. Oh. Is that a hand? I thought that was one of the Hydro City hands. We made it. We made it to the upper outs. I don't think we needed Tails for that, though. I think we could have made that with just Knuckles. Anyway. Ow. You think I can't cheese you to death? Think again, buddy. Okay. Tails. I need your cheese. Easy clap. Nicely done, Tails. I'm proud of you. You carried me sufficiently. Oh, starting in the upper path is pretty cool, isn't it? Well, I'll do that in my private playthrough. Curious to see if I can do that as regular Knuckles. Just Knuckles without Tails. Okay, this one I'm not sure about. 18 monitors in Act 1 sounds like a tough time. But that's what we're here for. Based on the fact that you need to do this with Knuckles, my thoughts are that in this bottom route that Knuckles starts out with, there's going to be like 2 things that we really need. Hyper Knuckles. This is why I prefer doing the achievements with like, with the character save files. We've already spent so much time in this stage. Like in all playthroughs combined. We kind of just dropped like a rock there. Dwayne the Rock Knuckles. Okay, so I think that was 3. 3 beautiful boxes. Boxes? What boxes? Yeah, da 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 da. Ow, my butt cheeks. Yeah, da 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 da. Ow, my butt cheeks again. Stupid butterfly. Okay, that's 4. I think I'm more worried about getting a time over than I am about not getting all the things. 4, 5? Was there one at the start here? Probably not, right? Surely. 6. Let's count to 18. 18 is such a specific number. We are a third of the way there, though. Oh. That's 8. That was not smart. Ugh. I gotta go all the way back. Seven. At least we got that out of it. 7 boxes in hand, speed through nights with feet in sand. 8. 8 boxes in hand. Oh, what was that angle? Man, I wish I could unfurl in midair. Okay, be that way. Oh. What is that? Why did I have to drop like a rock? Let me land on top of the loop-de-loop, man. Yes, thank you. That's 8. 8 boxes in hand. I wish I could turn off time overs. Because that's genuinely stressing me out. But hey, we are almost halfway there, so... there's that. Damn, that was smooth. Let's go to the upper path. Beautiful. Let's see if I can just... come on, stop doing that. Stop! Stop! Jeez Louise. What is that speed, bro? There's no speed. Maybe with this I can make it. Still only have 8 boxes though. That's 9. Halfway there. We are past our halfway point in terms of time. Okay, bucko. There was nothing up here? That's fucked up. That's so messed up. We only have 9. Like, holy moly. 10, 11. So I think we got 12 now. Which is pretty pog. But it's not super pog because in a minute we're gonna have a time over, which would be very cringe. We still need a lot. We're definitely gonna need to restart the stage. Yeah. So managed to get 12. We need to get 6 more on top of those that we got. That's crazy. It's 1. And that's 3. Okay, now we gotta go back to the start of the stage. Whoops. Four. 5. Ooh, 6. I knew that worked as a screen nuke. 7, 8. Uh-oh. Okay, so we managed to get 8, 9. Nine, 10. No, 10, 11. Ooh. 10 and 11 is not bad. It's already making decent progress. It would be nice if we could get 12 again. And then even 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Holy moly. Okay, so we got 12 again. Now just my 6 other wishes. Ooh, 13, 14. So we got ourselves 13 and 14. That's the end of the level. Ooh. 15. Ooh. 16, 17. We just need one more. Got 5 minutes to find a single capsule. Cinema. Absolute cinema. We did it, boys. We are no longer virgins. We did it. Knuckles popped our cherry. Though he does get off by himself, so... I don't know how he did it. Get down here, buddy. Get down here. So I can kiss you on the lips. Nice. Okay, that didn't take as long as I thought it would. 15 plus minutes? Not as long as I thought it would take. Very nice, though. I'll take it. Gosh, perfect moment for the stream to start lagging. I say as if it hasn't been lagging for like the past 2 hours. Well, hour. Let's not be over dramatic of me. Okay. Now we just got Flying Battery Zone, I think. Is that the last achievement? Yes. So we just gotta kill 35 animals in Flying Battery Zone Act 1. Free. It's the Helldivers freedom, you know? We're introducing some democracy to the innocent creatures by saving them. Let's do it as Tails. So for this, I'll also count. I think the capsules count and the enemies count. I think that's how it works. So we got 1, 2. Is there anyone down here? No. 3. 4, 5. Oh. I'm just gonna try to see. I'm not taking any room for error. I want to kill every enemy that I see. This is the genocide run. Oop. 1, 2. Three, 4, 5. I got no time for this. Six. Oh. 7. Can I even make it all the way up here? Can't. So we have freed 7 animals, 8 from their mortal shells. Nine. 10. 11. Very nice. You're doing the right thing, Tails. Don't worry about it. Isn't this a fun stream? Counting. Counting out loud. Yes, I love this. This is peak content. I lost count. I think we're at like 14 or 15. Whatever. If we keep killing everything, eventually we'll find it. I forgot if there was anything up here. Super Tails, let's go! Kill everything! Free them all! Free them! I don't know if I should take the upper path or the lower path. I don't know which one has more enemies. I guess I'll try to take the lower path first. No, that's the path with more obstacles, right? That would make sense, right? Nope. Any delicious sauce up here? No? Oh, we can drop from flight. That's good to know, actually. I think that might be new to air. Just press down and jump as you're flying. Drop. It's very useful. I got him. Let's first get up here. Oh. Maybe that wasn't a good idea. I'm starting to get the feeling that it really wasn't a good idea. Though I don't think I've ever seen this, so it is interesting. I don't think I'm getting what I want now, but it's okay. Oops. Top of... How come someone with this low ping even gets botters, man? Leave me alone. I'm already suffering from the worst disease there is, low internet. And you're gonna add this shit on top of that? Okay, looks like we failed. Yep. So let's restart. I think it's just sticking to the bottom path that's gonna be the play. I like how these animals just try to roast themselves as soon as they're freed. It's like, I'm free! Time to kill myself! So gosh. Chill. One, two, nice. Yeah, my internet's staying low. Too bad, so sad. I really should stop looking at it. It just ruins my mood. And I was in such a good mood today, too. I was like, I'm gonna stream some Demon Tides, have a lot of fun. But alas. I could just fly over everything to see if there's... Is there anyone sketchy here? No. At least not that I can tell. Okay, let's try to jump down here. Not bad. I was on this side. Nothing. I freed the birds that were tied to me in my super form. Very smart Tails. Would be pretty funny if that counted. Get back here. I thought that was a robot for a second. It wasn't. Okay, so this time we're not going up there. We're not going up there, are we? Nope. See, that was a subversion type of joke, because normally the line is that Sonic follows it up with like, yes, we are! But we're actually not, because I suspect that there are less creatures on that side of the fence, so... We're actually not going up there. Why is it every time, as soon as I go super, that my internet goes bad? Is the game trying to tell me something? Yes, nice. Squirrels on a plane, nice. We got the last achievement, let's go. Now let's Aura farm on the last boss. Well, on this boss, just in general. I might also do Doomsday Zone to celebrate. Because we're done with Sonic 3. Air. Forever. We did Sonic 3, Sonic 3 Knuckles. We even went through Sonic 3 Air. I'm definitely going to play this game more on my own time with mods and stuff. And if I find a really cool one, I'll even show it off on stream. If my internet allows it. If my internet allows me to stream ever again. But, you know, we'll see. We did everything. Woohoo. Kinda crazy that we don't get anything for getting all of them. But I guess we already have all the cool stuff, so... You know... It is what it is. Come on. Ooh. Isn't that cool? Anyways, let's turn this off for a little bit. I'm gonna drink a little bit of alcohol. Just kidding, it's just water. I swear, it's water. Reminds me of a bit. I think a Lost Pause bit where he was drinking just water, and I think it was like alcohol in a water bottle. I think it was. It's been a while since I watched Lost Pause, but I remember watching him a lot as a teen when I first got into anime. It's good times, good times. I am very confused at how my stream is lagging this much. How my internet's still so bad. Well, regardless, I'm going to end the VOD here so that I can separate this stream from the Demon Tide stream in my VOD uploads. So, if you've enjoyed any of my Sonic 3 episodes, I'm glad you did. Next time on the Sonic Marathon, we'll be doing, I don't know what game we'll be doing. Let's take a look. I'm curious. I am curious. Hello, curious. Just kidding. Ha 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 ha. I think it's a Game Gear title next, if I recall correctly. Okay, no. First we got Wacky Worlds Creativity Studio. I'm gonna start with that. That's a Genesis game. So that's gonna be a fun, like, 30-minute game. After that, we've got Sonic Triple Trouble for Game Gear. I'll play Triple Trouble 16-bit. At the end of the 90s era. I'm gonna do all the cool fan games that I find of like that are related to each era at the end of like a big segment. So after Sonic Pocket Adventure, which is the last game released in the 90s, at least in Japan. Actually, no, it's in America that it released in 1999. It's interesting. So after that game, we're going to do a bunch of fan games related to the classic Sonic games, Sonic R, Sonic Jam, stuff like that. I'm just going to look at a bunch of them. Or even like Sonic Adventure fan games, I guess. And I'm going to count, like, Sonic Triple Trouble 16-bit's going to be right on there. It's probably going to be the first game I do for that one, because I'm very excited to try it. So that's going to be fun. After that's Sonic Drift 2, Knuckles Chaotix, Tails Sky Patrol, Tails Adventure, Sonic Labyrinth, Sonic Fighters, Sonic Schoolhouse. That's gonna be a banger. Sonic 3D Blast, Sonic Blast regularly. Yikes. Sonic Jam. I already said I was gonna go over that game. Sonic R, and then Sonic Jam again for Tiger Electronics, which I don't even know how I'm gonna showcase that on stream, but I definitely want to see if I can get, like, emulate that shit in some way. I don't know. It's going to be curious. But yeah. I think I'm also just going to call it here in general for stream. I wanted to play more Demon Tides, but my internet's just dying on the streaming side. I might just play the game on my own time at this point. Just record my time playing it on a separate save file, so that I can at least have one good quality version, because I'm not sure if at least that way I won't be thinking about the ping stuff, because I know that it affects my commentary as well when I'm just constantly talking about, oh, my internet's dying, my internet's dying. I hate doing that, but it's like, I can't help but notice it, and I know that if anybody tries to show up on stream and is like, hey, I'm curious about this channel, let's take a look. It's like, oh, is it always like this? It's like, no. I try to not stream whenever my internet's this bad, but what can you do, man? What can you do? I'll try to stream one more time tomorrow. But I think today already I might just play the game on my own time so that because I just want to play more Demon Tides. I really do. Just want to experience more of it. So yeah, I'm gonna call it here. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you all next time, whenever that may be. Peace.